As America prepares to celebrate its 250th anniversary next year, the Trump administration is also making big plans for how that history is remembered. NBC News confirming the White House is planning a sweeping review of the nation's premier museum system to ensure that the Smithsonian's exhibitions, online content, and other materials align with the president's, quote, directive to celebrate American exceptionalism, to remove divisive or partisan narratives, and restore confidence in our shared cultural institutions. Joining us now is Julian Zelizer, professor of history and public affairs at Princeton University. Julian, for people who haven't been to the Smithsonian or haven't been in a while, can you talk about the role and how important it is in terms of educating people in this country and why this move is so concerning to historians like yourself?
It's extremely important. It's the main point of contact for many Americans to seeing exhibits with artifacts from the past that try to put those in some kind of context. It's an institution that has connected historians in the academy who work on these issues through research with the displays that tourists see when they come to Washington. So it's not an area we want political interference. It's an area we want genuine historical conversations to take place. So it's very troubling to see the president try to assert his vision of history over what historians have been working on.
The White House letter to the Smithsonian includes a long list of things that museums have to review to, quote, remove divisive or partisan narratives. Are there any specific kinds of exhibits you're personally worried about losing?
I'm very worried about exhibits, for example, on civil rights and the history of race relations, which have been targeted often when this is the issue. Those are not disparaging the United States. They are the United States. They're part of our history, and we need to reckon with them. There's also been controversies over how to have displays about war. There was famously a controversy in the 90s over the Enola Gay and how you treat the dropping of the atomic bomb on Japan. So those are the kinds of exhibits I'm very concerned will either be removed altogether, these kinds of issues, or they'll be actually skewed in a way that fits what the president believes should be displayed rather, again, than what the history shows.
And on the other hand, the president signed this executive order, one of many, early in his second administration, this one aiming to restore free speech and end censorship. But then in recent months, we've seen the government take down certain websites and language about everything from COVID to climate change, fights over free speech on college campuses. There's been LGBTQ language scrubbed from national monuments. What's the direction we're headed in?
Well, it's a dangerous direction. What the administration is doing, from the Smithsonian to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, is putting pressure on institutions that provide independent expertise on all kinds of subjects. And it's a mechanism, when you do this, of control. So I think it's a broader story. I think it's a way in which the administration wants to control the narrative of what's happening or what's happened in the past. And this is something now that's being done very systematically. It's not about social media commentary by the president. It's actually putting immense financial pressure or having firings done on these critical institutions that give us all a common base to evaluate what politicians left and right do or don't do.
Julian Zelizer, thank you for raising our awareness, for shining light on the importance of all of these institutions and helping us cover this current moment. We appreciate you.